Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the BYL Cougars. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And the returner forced out at the 11. That's where they'll start this drive. Back up. The shotgun running play call. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Movement at the 2nd level of defense now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. Give it to the back again. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They'll kick it away here. Returner brought down by the coverage team. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
High completion, good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Looking to throw again. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
Ball handed off. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Running through the tackle. That strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Tries to get it to the running back. Checks this down to the running back. Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it from the gun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Caught in the backfield. It's Bargova. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Only a short gain in that one. Defense able to pin him in.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, the quarterback here just simply puts the ball up into the air to give his wide receiver a chance to high point the ball. But the defender does a good job of stepping in front of him and going up to bring it down. Let's see if this one comes back to haunt him after a first quarter interception like this.
Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And that will pick up the first down. Spotted at 38.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. Keeping it on the ground here. Gets into space at the 50. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the ball.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this first down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. And now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. The Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. So, Kirk, it's Virginia Tech in the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far.
BYU 0.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. What a stiff arm. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So a field goal attempt coming up now. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The BYU offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Breaks into open space. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's a run to the left. The Salk were able to bring him down quickly. And the Cougars hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Third and short, they hand the ball off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They'll give it to the running back. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is brought down. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Breaks clear over the right side. And they chase him down. Touchdown, Hokies. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking tackles. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
That's a big first down for this offense. It's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Cougars hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. With the catch, it's Bargova. They bring him down after a short gain there. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. Looking right. This one caught. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27. BYU getting set for the 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him and makes a heck of a play.
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Brigham Young, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Here's the handoff. Powering right past the defender. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
BYU 7.
Now they get set to kick it away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return. They get the second half started with a running play. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Tailback takes the handoff again. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Short throw complete to the tight end. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
BYU 7.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. And the Cougars come to the line to run the hurry-up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Receiver makes the grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Looking to throw yet again. He finds his man. Finding some room at the 25. And heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. BYU has now moved into the red zone. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. 3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. He hands it to the back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They got to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. And the Cougars looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, BYU. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
BYU 14.
It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Catch made on the right side. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Off the incompletion, sets up a third down and 2. Try and muscle for the first down. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
Off the play fake on first down. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. There's the handoff. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. So Virginia Tech, Kirk, is on top at the moment. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. And it's a direct snap. He keeps it. Touchdown, Hokies. Still no answer for this offensive machine. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
14.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Cougars hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. No huddle now for the offense.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw again. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath. Tackle them inbounds and keep that clock moving.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Defense is coming after him. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Offense will keep it on the ground here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Heading left for the handoff. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Past the 10. Touchdown, Brigham Young. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. They bring him down at the 41. The return team does a solid job there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Trying to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The Hokies getting set on 1st and 10. Leaning on the run game here late. And tackled after a small pickup there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Direct snap. They test the middle to get stuck. That one goes nowhere.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. They'll hand it off. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Here comes 4th down. Now look at this. They line up in the Wildcat formation. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Field goal is good. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. The shotgun handoff here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. And the Cougars come to the line in the hurry up. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looks to the left, and it's complete. The ball is loose. Scooped up with the defense. They bring him down. Ends up play to scoop up the fumble and make 1st down yardage.
Just a great job by this defense to knock that ball loose and get a critical turnover here late in the game, working with the lead. You get the ball back to your offense, and now a chance to secure victory.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking to chuck it again. Grab down the middle. It's Willingham. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Looking deep to the right side. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big game, but he could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Touchdown, BYU. This offense cannot be stopped.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, you look at that scoreboard. They're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Playoff game on the line here. The offense played keep away and secure the victory. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Same tailback, another carry. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Handoff here from the shotgun. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
He knocks it through with confidence.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a late deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the Staffs a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
Chris, they did what they had to do with his touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
Point after, knocked right through. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.